My name is Fukas Managwa, and in this video we are going to see different questions that are asked in interview, and I'm going to try to answer them. The first question says, "Tell me about yourself." I am Fukas Managwa. I live in Rwanda, and I'm Rwandan. I like swimming and dancing while I have free time. I'm a punctual person and I'm integrity person. The more thing that makes me angry in my life is to fail to accomplish my task or my goal. The more thing that makes me happy is to find myself with my teammates, achieving our goal and fulfill all our tasks that we are assigned. I like to read the books because they inspire me more, and I'm graduated in Kepler University with bachelor degree in business management. By going to the next questions, it says, "Tell me about your past work experience." My past work experience, I was a human resource manager in the arts company. In this job, I have met with different challenges, but I have tried my best to overcome them and to address them. Where there is mainly the challenge that I met, it was the conflict among workers and conflicts among workers and the manager. I have tried to use different strategies to solve those problems, like taking the people, listening to all the parts that are involving in the problem and try to solve them without by looking all the sides. And we received the certificate from our private sector association because of solving those problems, because of having that skills of solving the problem among workers. So we received the certificate by thanking us that we have make a good work. From my past job, I was able to develop many skills such as communication, negotiation skills, problem solving skills, technology skills like using of Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and also I have gained training and coaching skills. The following question, or the other question that is more likely asked in interview, it says, "Describe a time when you worked well on a team." Um, I worked on a team. The first time that I worked on a team, it was the day of recruiting the new workers, and it was the day or it was recruiting the receptionist, and we had competitive three workers who were wanted that place in that position. They were closely having the same skills, having the same knowledge about receptionists. So I have a big task and I have to work hard or to work well by choosing the best one. So I took the decision and conclusion according to the skills that I had and according to the skill that person had without any other things. So I tried to listen to them, all the three. I tried to listen to my teammates and try to work well. The most reason that is that I was personally listening to all the suggestions from all my teammates and for them, and so to see the best one who can be successful in our company. The other question says, "Tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and had to prioritize your tasks." I remember the time that I remember that it was my second year at the end of July and the second year of my job as human resource manager. I had many work to do. I have many tasks to do. First, I had made to make reports of July because my assistants were not available. They were in training, and I must manage myself to work on the reports. And in that times, we had a challenge at company. Our workers were leaving day by day, leaving the company, going to other companies without knowing the reasons. This was the other challenge that I must solve. The other problem was to recruit the new workers in order to replace another workers who were leaving day by day. And the other challenge that I had was the family issues where my wife was giving birth on hospital. So that time I had many problems, many tasks to accomplish as personal and the job activity. So to prioritize them, I tried to see which is more important. I first one I started with the searching the reason why the workers are leaving our companies, because it was the most important and most urgent. Yeah, yes, I know my family have were needing me, my wife was needing me in giving birth. But what I did, I communicated with using the telephones. There was my mom, there was my brother and my sisters at hospital, and asked them if I can finish my job, if it will be okay, and they accept for me. So that's why I start with working with them, searching the reason why the workers are leaving. And I didn't start with the quitting the people, because I may quit the people without knowing the reason the others are going, or after quitting them and also they can go. So first I searched the reason why the people are leaving, the workers are leaving our companies, and after that I made the report by addressing the problem and the challenge that we are meeting to my superior, and they get the solution. And finally I recruit the new workers, and after recruiting the new workers, I go to my family happily. The problem that we had in that made the people or workers to leave was the problem of the environmental working, how they were working. They had mentors to complete why we have few workers. So we promised them that we will go to recruit new workers, many new workers, and we are going to, the extra time they are going to work or the extra activity they have to work, we are going to provide some money or some payment of that task. So we solved those problems. That's how I prioritized in that time. I started with searching the problem. After evaluating the problem that the workers had, I made the report to report to the my superior, and adding other reports and others. So let's move on. The next question says, tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation? As a human resource manager, I had my secretary. My script was not available, and I was supposed to submit the report to my superiors, and she was not there because she had family issues, and she had reported them. And I have to go beyond my duties to make the report and track the report because my secretary was not there. So I was able to submit my report on superior, and my report was good. So I had gone to beyond duty because I was supposed to make a report, and the secretary was supposed to make a report, and she was not there. So I made the report on myself. The other question says, tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure. It was the time that our business was in the loss because of the few workers, and with those few skills, and the workers who were available had a few skills on the new technology that we were using in our business. It was the new technology. They have few skills, and we have a few workers. So we had a loss in our company. So I managed to work effectively, where I managed to give the office hours to all workers about the new technology, teach how it works, how they can develop the skills through using that technology. I also divided the task to few workers who were available, and I managed to recruit new workers so soon, so as to remove from the loss we had. The other question that is more likely to ask this say it is, give me an example of a time when you showed initiative. The time that I showed initiative, it was the time that where our general manager, asked us to work in weekend because on Monday we had a visitor. It was an investors, and we must prepare the loan and the other places where we are going to use with that investors. And the problem we had, all the workers were in weekend, they were not there. So a general manager addressed me, told me that if I can help, there's something I can do. So I take initiative to go in weekend, all over the weekend, and I prepare the room and prepare all the stuffs, the papers and other things in the room, and I take that initiative. The last question that is most likely to be asked is there anything else you would like us to know about you? Yes, there is something you would like to know me. I'm a hard worker in all works I am, and I'm a accountable person. I'm honest in my works. I like to use honesty in my works, and I'm a quick learner. I learn quick things. I'm a good learner, and I'm an innovative person, and I have
a time management skills. Thank you for watching this video.